No, you are not seeing double. It is me. It is I. It is I, Evan.
Wouldn't it be it's us?
It's you. It's me. It's us. I'll give you $1 if you get that reference right now. Because I know your memory's awful. It's from The Haunting of Bly Manor. Welcome back to the Nerd Slice podcast. Hey guys, no, this is not a twin day. We just both were feeling our best Kenergy as our Ken hoodies finally came in.
I'm dressed up as you.
And I'm dressed up like you.
No. Because you're not wearing your sweatpants.
After 3 consecutive podcasts of wearing sweatpants, I felt like
I'm wearing sweatpants.
I had to change it up, and I'm wearing shorts.
This is how I look after.
No, but it's funny because
this is how I look after work.
You normally do wear shorts,
yeah,
and I normally do wear sweatpants. So we really are dressed as each other today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do I'll do a Tono, and then you can do an Evan.
Ka-chow. How'd I do?
Honestly, that was a 10 out of 10 ka-chow.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Wow. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
You gotta do wow.
Damn it!
I gotta do
the guau.
All right, ready? I'll do a Tono.
You can do a Tono.
All right, ready?
Who's the actor?
Audio spike! See, now I gotta no, you edit now, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute you in that case.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what other tonal mannerisms do you do on the podcast? Childish Gambino was in Finding Nemo.
There we go.
Maybe Finding Dory. Welcome back, guys, to the Nerd Slice podcast. We haven't said it in a while. Where every episode... No, I'm not even going to do the tagline. I don't feel like doing the tagline. You want to do the tagline today?
I think we rebrand.
We rebrand?
To the Ball Pit Boys.
Welcome!
It's time! The Ball Pit Boys are here.
Welcome back to the Nerd Slice podcast where the Ball Pit Boys do some Ball Pit Boy shenanigans. I like that one as a tagline.
I thought you were going to say that do with some Ball Pit Boy shit.
Ball Pit Boy shit?
Yeah.
What would we define as Ball Pit Boy shit?
I got the answer to this.
Let's go. Let's hear it right now. You are hearing for the first time.
Is scamming children out of money.
So guys, after this, no, please don't we don't condone that. Our sponsor for today wouldn't like that. Since you're acting as me today, you're gonna do the sponsor for today.
Okay.
What's our sponsor?
Boys are sponsoring this podcast by telling you to.
So we're sponsoring this podcast. We're
sponsoring the Nerd Slice podcast as the Ball Pit Boys.
So the Ball Pit Boys are sponsoring the Nerd Slice podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay. We're sponsoring this broadcast. I was gonna say this broadcast.
Welcome to this broadcast.
We're sponsoring. This is gonna be a weird episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're sponsoring this episode by telling you to go scam children out of money. It's not mean. It's just a learning opportunity.
Everyone can learn and grow. Don't actually do that.
It's not like they have enough money for it to matter. It's not like you're scamming them out of like millions of dollars.
So we're gonna get like some really problematic.
You know what? Don't do that. But like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Now you realize now the problem with telling people to scam children.
The thing is that I hope people take the sarcasm in it, right? But like, I can't.
Have you ever taken candy from a baby?
Evan, that's why we're called the Ball Pit Boys.
No. We're talking about tickets, but I'm talking about like actual candy because like I just thought of saying like taking candy from a baby.
Well,
but like
considering I don't like candy, that would be a really dick move from me.
Have you ever taken?
Because the only reason I would take candy from the baby is to legitimately just be a dick.
Have you ever taken SD cards from a baby?
Why does the baby have an SD card?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to be a future filmmaker.
My future child is gonna have SD cards as presents.
What we're gonna do is instead of like
I'm gonna buy them a Pelican case.
Instead of like a rattle, we're gonna have a rattle, but we're gonna fill it with SD cards. So they're just gonna go.
No. That's how you break SD cards. How was your week last week?
How's your Kenergy today?
I was gonna say I'm sad Ken today,
sad
but
Ken?
I think I'm always sad Ken.
Ooh, is that your Ken title today? Always sad Ken?
I was gonna say something like always making videos that are exactly not enough Ken, because that's what I've been dealing with today.
Yeah, but these videos are good. People like these videos, so.
I mean, do they?
They do. I also don't like this new habit you've been creating of unscrewing the bottom
Why?
of your.
It makes me. It's just okay. To be fair, my mic is very awkward. I'm starting to like contemplate buying us like, mic stands so that we can have them just like.
You know.
Right?
Wait. Welcome back to another segment of Thonal's shopping list. Yes, I agree with that
I'm the
sentiment.
one who spends so much money.
It's.
I want to buy an Aura ring.
Elaborate on that one.
So Aura rings are like Fitbits, but rings.
So it just
I give you-
monitors your health.
It monitors your health, your
on a
steps.
ring? I'm gonna be
All
honest.
of
When
that
you
stuff.
said
Can
Aura,
I tell you why?
Why?
Because I have a tattoo
Yeah.
and I don't like wearing my watch no more.
Because you like to
it's
show off
gonna
the
make my
tattoo.
tattoo fade.
Why don't you wear the watch on the other hand?
What kind of fucking travesty is
Oh,
that?
my bad. Didn't know that we were.
I am a right-handed gentleman.
We were
I'm not gonna put my watch on my right hand.
also. So when you said how do you say it again?
Aura ring.
Aura ring.
Yeah.
I straight up thought you were talking about like the rings that would change color, like the mood rings.
That's a mood ring.
Yeah, and I was like, why does Donald want a mood ring?
Well, a mood ring is like maybe $10. An Aura ring is $350. So
Oh,
yeah.
fancy.
Yeah.
So it's a fancy health ring.
yes.
If anyone wants to buy Tono a fancy health, I saw. I don't know why I'm saying I saw. Like I can see it, but like I heard a few people voted for our Halloween costumes.
Oh shit, they did.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to look through them and laugh, but we got a.
By the
few
way, the
votes.
audience. The audience says that they would like a mood ring and that it would be permanently blue.
Is that sad?
That's not no longer a mood ring. That's just a blue ring.
Is that the sad setting?
Yes.
Okay, I figured as much. So also, you were asking me how my week's been. I got super glue on my hand like 30 minutes ago.
Okay. Why don't you just put isopropyl alcohol on it?
We don't have alcohol in
Do
this
you
house.
have nail
And you know what's
polish
funny?
remover?
No. You know what's funny? Yesterday I was like, oh, we should have like
You
just
fucked.
rubbing alcohol here, just like rubbing alcohol. And I was like, told, nah, it's fine. And then I was like, okay, well, like we can use nail polish remover. And she's like, I don't have nail polish remover. So everything that I could use to like get rid of this, just not there. So yeah, I'm just gonna have super glue on my finger for the next few days.
No, you can just like.
I also finished the live action One Piece. Talia and I finally
It's not
finished
like what
it.
I was saying mattered.
It's pretty good. You can say what you were gonna say.
No, I don't.
You were asking me how my week was going, so I'm responding
I
to
don't
you.
care to ask anymore.
You should. Your milkshake brings this boy to the yard.
They don't understand why you would say that.
So they released the Barbie bloopers, hence why we're wearing the Ken hoodies. It's really not. I just think that's really fun timing. Welcome to the part of the podcast where Thonal's going to look things up. So I'm going to vamp for a little bit. So
I
guys.
can still talk to you. You know that, right?
Yeah, but you need to
I
focus.
can do both.
You need to
I
focus.
don't need to focus.
You need to focus.
I don't need to focus.
Also, I got the new iOS update and now my brain's all over the place.
Why?
Because it's just like the HUD's different when you text. Like I was
The
trying to
HUD?
send you a photo and I was like, how do I send photo?
I'm not going to check sheets right. I'm not going to check sheets right now.
Okay.
Oh, I could have checked sheets. Fuck.
How's your week been? Oh, he rolled up his sleeves, boys and girls. Oh, he put it. Welcome back.
You know, it's been a week.
That's all you're gonna say?
I mean, it's been a week. It hasn't been good. It hasn't been bad. It's been a week. Which, like, arguably is worse, right?
I was just giving some chocolate. He doesn't like chocolate.
PSA for the 1500th time. I don't like chocolate, but thank you.
Donald does not
appreciate it.
like chocolate, soda, or candy. So-
chocolate is candy.
Everyone make sure that you send Donald chocolate, candy, and soda.
Now you guys know why Halloween sucks for me.
I'm not
I
eating
think
the
I've been
chocolate.
trick or treating a total of one time
Oh.
ever. But yeah,
You used to give me
It's
your candy. It was a pretty
not
sweet deal on my
technically
end.
Spooky season yet. I was gonna say it's spooky season, but it's not.
I think it's stick
It's
season.
This is gonna be a weird fucking episode.
Love Vermont.
We have legitimately said nonsense for the last
Do you think they're here for like?
10 minutes.
Are they here?
I hope they're here.
That's your question of the day. Why do you listen to this podcast? It's definitely not for like cultural news. Definitely not for like nerdy updates. So why do you guys listen to this podcast?
I just love the hey. Why the fuck are you listening to us? Like
But
we know.
be honest. Some people like when we argue. Some people like when we do random segments. Why do you guys listen? Because like I said, we're not like fucking Joe Rogan going in on like introspective like men's health. We're not the Logan. I forgot Logan Paul's podcast. We're just like
Impulsive?
saying hot takes. You know, out of all the things that you don't know, very surprised that you knew Logan Paul's podcast name.
I know Joe Rogan's podcast name too.
Isn't it just the Joe Rogan podcast?
No, it's called the Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh.
Yeah. How'd you not know that?
I don't listen to Joe Rogan.
Podcast.
I don't listen to Joe Rogan. I'm more of a basement yard critical role guy.
That's fair. No, I also like Markiplier's, but I don't remember that one. The name of that one.
But his isn't really a podcast. It's more like
it's him fucking around with his two friends.
Well, didn't they unless they have
like
another one.
Every single time.
Because I know they have one where they do like stories.
No,
But
yeah.
does Markiplier have?
No, it's one podcast with two of his friends, and the format is that they have like a quote unquote contest every single time.
I want you to know the last thing I looked up on my phone was how to get super glue off your skin. Continue.
They have like one person who's the host who decides for that episode what they're gonna do. Distractible. Go watch that.
You know what? If we do wanna, you know, get into like celebrity news.
Okay. Taylor Swift thing.
Well, you can talk about that.
Say? What were you gonna say?
Like apparently Joe Jonas is divorced now.
I mean, yeah, but that's not new.
It's new for me.
What do you mean? They've been getting divorced for. Oh, was Joe Jonas?
Joe Jonas. That's the only Jonas brother getting divorced. The others are perfectly so far happy in their marriages.
Wasn't Nick Jonas the one getting divorced?
No, it's Joe Jonas to Sophie Turner, Queen of the North.
Yeah.
Come on, Donald.
Yeah, but that's been happening for like 3 weeks.
Oh well, I don't think we've ever talked about it.
Have we not?
So elaborate to me on this 6 foot, 200-pound man that Taylor Swift is dating.
It's just this man is like. This man is he is a hero, is what he is, right? So, for those of you that don't know, I am affectionately the sports one in my friend group, and so I have the sports stuff of knowledge.
It's pretty good chocolate.
So there is a player that plays the football, the American football, not the other one.
Football.
And he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, who are arguably one of the best teams, period. So, and he's like a Hall of Fame level. I just want to
he also has a podcast.
I just want to make sure everyone knows who he is, because everyone knows who Taylor Swift is. Like that's not a hard part.
Who?
So, he also has a podcast with his brother, who is a player for the Eagles.
And I have a podcast with my brother.
Cool. He has a podcast with his brother who plays for the Eagles. He's also a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl winner, whatever. And during their podcast, he tells a story that he went to a Taylor Swift concert because he's a huge Taylor Swift fan, and apparently giving friendship bracelets at the Taylor Swift concert.
I did see a bunch of TikToks about that where people just randomly give out friendship bracelets.
Yes.
Kind of cute.
So he made a friendship bracelet that had his number. But she apparently before and after shows doesn't meet fans because she sings 42 songs and she probably just wants to rest. And so during his podcast, he was like, I'm kind of peeved because I didn't get to meet her and I went all that way. And then he goes, I'm putting it out here right now that this is me trying. And then everyone was like, okay, dude shot his shot, you know? And dude shot his shot, but dude's also 6'5", 250 pounds, a beautiful man, a Super Bowl winner 2 times, right? He's doing well for himself. And he, genetic wise, good looking man, right? Good looking man, right? So Taylor's not really missing anything. So everyone was like, oh, do you think Taylor is gonna hit him back?
Of course, and the
so
classic
there
question.
have been rumors that they were hanging out, but rumors are rumors, right?
Rumors are rumors.
Rumors are rumors. They can't be. Rumors are just rumors. And then this Sunday, I'm gonna let you know the headspace that football fans were in. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
This Sunday, Kim Kardashian announced that Usher's going to
Perform at the halftime. I did see that.
Super Bowl.
I did
okay,
see that.
Cool.
Which, like,
Cool.
What was Usher's last song?
Yeah, who cares?
Okay.
We're not talking about Usher. We're
We love
talking
you,
about
Usher.
Taylor Swift, which is why. And so everyone was like, "Oh, yeah, cool." Like exact reaction you just had, same reaction everyone had. And then beginning of the Kansas City Chiefs game, Travis Kelce goes out like normal, whatever, and then they pan up next to next to Travis's mom.
Taylor Swift.
Right? And she is known to be an Eagles fan, right? Who the City Chiefs beat, like, I think last year, the year before, for the Super Bowl. And also the team that his brother plays on. Cool? She's wearing full Kansas City stuff.
Slay.
She is having the time of her life with
his mom.
And so Travis scores and she is losing it. And every single Swiftie was apparently like, "Oh, we just like football now." And every single
football fan is like, "We love Taylor
football
Swift."
fan guy now is like,
in the place.
no, we're just like, you gotta be proud of him. Dude shot his shot with arguably
like the biggest
like celebrity in the world right now. Right? The Eras Tour is like apparently like, right? We're talking about the $1 billion woman.
I think we're pretty good. Just saying.
No, we're good, but we're not T Swift.
I think we can get there.
We're not.
No, I think honestly we can get there.
I don't know.
We're gonna perform in Madison Square Garden.
I have heard you sing.
I'm not saying for singing. And also, my singing's fucking great.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were singing before this podcast, and we were completely out of tune. Listen, I hope one day we have like an episode in Madison Square Garden.
Evan is gonna.
I think on that day, first of all, the two of us are gonna be throwing up the whole morning.
Oh no, absolutely.
Talia is gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
So Evan's gonna say it here, right?
Yes.
Evan's gonna prove everyone wrong and not only become like I'm gonna get like a gold record just to be like, "Fuck you guys, I can sing."
I hope so.
And in that same album, 2 minutes of me whistling. And it will be iconic.
We'll be very upset with you.
Why?
Because I know that you can't whistle and that's a joke.
I can whistle. Ready? Watch. See?
You don't even. Okay. You better have 2 minutes of you scatting. Like, if you have a gold
you already know
album,
the album's gonna be called.
Scatting,
no, listen. What's Taylor Swift's tour era or whatever? Eris or
Yeah.
Era?
I think it's called the Eras Tour.
Fact check us. Era or Eris? But anyway, my tour is just going to be called.
I can't really check.
My tour is going to be called.
The Scatman.
No, I got to go more in depth.
Come on.
The Scatman's Journey.
Okay, we went too far.
Journey of the Scatman.
Nope, just Scatman.
Just Scatman.
Just Scatman.
Just skitty little T's. Skitty beep bop. Eris tour.
Iris. Eris.
ERAS.
It's Eras.
Oh, so Eras.
Eras, but I think people pronounce it Eris.
Whatever it is.
It's Eras, but I've always heard people pronounce it the Eras Tour. Right? So listen. Taylor Swift's $1 billion tour, right?
We'll get
so
there.
to finish the thing. Sometimes you just got to be 6'5", 250 pounds, a future Hall of Famer, and shoot your shot.
Well, Tono, in the spirit of that, right now, let's shoot our shot, and let's try to get a guest for this podcast. Who are we shooting our shot for? You never know. All right, I'll let you go first because your mind immediately went somewhere.
No, it's my mind goes, do I want someone who, like, I would just love to, like, sit down and talk to, right? Or do I want someone who is just, like, right, like, do I say, like, T Swift? Because if somehow we got T Swift to be here, that'd be crazy.
So I got two. Right. We've already said before. Noah Khan, we'd love for you to be on the podcast.
Yeah, Noah Khan would be cool.
Talk some Folk Malone type music.
Who else I think would be real cool to have on the podcast would be like a dope person. Post Malone.
Ooh, a little posty.
Yeah, Lil Posty.
Little post. Listen, okay, I got 3 more. Okay.
3 more. I haven't said one.
Mr. 305 Pitbull. We would love for you to represent the Miami boys and be on this podcast. We'll give you a little shot of. He likes tequila. I think he likes tequila. We would love for you to be on here. In the spirit of that, we were talking about him earlier. Markiplier.
Oh,
Daddy voice himself.
I would love Daddy Plier.
We would love
and
if
because
you
I
came
said
on
that,
here.
he would never be on this
No,
podcast.
we would love if you came on this podcast. We've been, you are a big inspiration to what we do, and we would love to talk about random Five Nights at Freddy lore with you.
He's not the lore person.
I know, but like
if you want to talk about lore, right? The Five Nights at Freddy's lore, then we
Also-
we have Matt Pat.
Donald Single, Isabella Dorda. If you want to fly down, as you can see from the reaction of my name.
Just read poetry with
We
me.
would love. I'll step out. I'll let you guys read poetry the entire
I will 100% do
podcast.
an entire episode where the two of us will read poetry.
Do you want to write bad?
You know what kills me about her?
Sure.
It's like, obviously, girl is gorgeous. Like, gorgeous. But then she has these like moments where like she has a poem. She's like, there's a poem that she's like, I don't have the body people would want. And I'm like, what people? What people? I want to be people that want.
We should do an episode where you and I write really bad poetry and read it to each other. Like, I looked up into the sky and saw a plane. Why is that plane coming closer to me?
I think it'd be funnier.
Oh God, a banana's driving the
I
plane.
think it'd be funnier if we tried to write the best poem ever and it was just trash.
I like my banana flying a plane. Plane poem. I like the live action One Piece, by the way.
Oh, I would also love any of the people from One Piece.
Oh, any of them? Yo,
Right?
get
especially Nami, but any of them.
but like if we get Taz Skylar to cook us a meal.
I'm getting
No,
a disappointed look.
we're gonna shoot past that. But like to get Taz Skylar to cook us a meal, it'd be kind of cool.
I would love Task Skylar.
I'm a little mad at Thalia, by the way.
Why?
I was simping for Sanji, and she was like, "Eh."
No, I get it.
Now Zoro.
She strikes me as more of a Zoro
Now
person.
Zoro.
Right, like Zoro is legitimately
Now
daddy.
Mihawk. I like Mihawk.
I like Mihawk, but obviously
Mihawk
like,
joined like his actor. I forgot the name. His actor joined TikTok, and people want feral.
I think Mihawk's actor is a really like good looking guy. I don't think the
way they
makeup
it's
does
a little
justice.
It's a little. I'm excited to see how they're gonna do Chopper. I think that one's.
I think they're just gonna do a full CGI Chopper.
Well, I mean, of course they have to do CGI.
Yeah.
People really want, which even she voiced her opinion, Jamie Lee Curtis to be the Doctor.
Oh, okay, but they're not gonna get like big name actors.
You never know, bro.
Who was the one that everyone was like, this person has to be? Oh, Don Flamingo has to be.
You think we're gonna get Don Flamingo, Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, in his.
Because he's just he's
You know what people were saying, which I thought was pretty cool.
What?
Which people were saying that because like Luffy is like portrayed by Inaki, right? Who is of Hispanic descent.
Yeah, I think he is Mexican.
I think he is Mexican.
Period.
People want Xolo from Cobra Kai and Blue Beetle to be Ace.
I don't think Ace is specifically Hispanic.
I know, but I'm okay with that choice. I'm okay.
I'm not, just because they're doing it very specific to what Oda has envisioned. And
what did he say what Ace would be?
I think he did.
Because I know he did all
and
the straw
also,
hats.
it wouldn't make sense that Ace... I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah. Netflix, I have some acting experience. If you want to cast me as Ace, I got the long black hair. I can get buff in like 3 years.
Ace?
I would love to be Ace.
No.
Listen,
you're gonna
obviously,
be anyone,
I know I want to be Sabo.
You're going to be Sabo.
But like, are we ever going to get to Sabo?
I'll be Ace.
You'll be Ace? Okay.
This is my attempt at what is it called? The wanted poster.
I would love to also, if anyone can somehow make this happen, if they have a pet possum, would love to have that on the show.
Okay.
We just have a
No,
real life papito.
Hey,
Real like Papito.
You should not have
By
asked
the
for
way,
that. I will bring a real possum.
the adopted parents.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it from you. Okay, no, I'm calling something out. So, they're just like, possums this, possums that. But then we got a very specific text saying, hey, for Christmas this year, do not get us possum shit.
Or rats.
So I don't want to hear from them acting like they're possum fans or whatever. But like, and all of a sudden, they don't want possum shit. You know where Papito is? They don't. He's in my bedroom.
Well, we know where he is. Why is he in your bedroom?
Because you left him there.
No, we left him.
You abandoned
We left
your
him. No,
child
we
in
left
my
him.
bedroom.
We left him in the office. So why is he in your bedroom?
Because he was lonely.
So you just cuddled up with Papito?
Well, Papito.
Hey, you're a good uncle, man.
Yeah,
you're a good
thank
uncle.
I don't have my phone.
By the way, last time, the adopted parents, when we were freaking out about Sleeping Beauty, were the fairies. Remember how you and I were confused as fuck? What are you looking at? What are you looking for?
I thought Talia texted me, so I went to go get the phone that I threw.
Mm-hmm.
So the things that were the things were the fairies.
The adopted.
I didn't listen to anything you said.
The adopted parents. Remember how we were like Sleeping Beauty, and we were like, are her mom and dad like not her mom and dad? The adopted, like the foster parents, were the fairies, the red, blue, and green fairies. That's what they were referencing when they were saying like the adopted parents.
Okay.
Remember, it was like an adopted child, something.
Yes.
Something,
okay,
something.
I caught up.
Something.
Can we do a new segment?
You are not a fish. Continue.
Can we do a new segment?
Sure, I'm always down for new segments.
The new segment is called Both of Us Watch the Same Movie, so we're going to do a quick review.
Okay, let's do it right now.
Cool.
All right, what movie did we watch?
We watched No One Will Save You.
Oh, you saw it?
I did.
Nice.
Because I knew that you wouldn't watch it with me, so I just
That's
kind of
mean, but
no, because you directly looked
get
at
ready
me.
for the part where Donald's going to call me out in front of
He
audience.
looked at me on Saturday, and I said, "Oh, there's this new movie on Hulu," and another of our friends brought it up too and said that he had watched it, said the ending was whatever, and I looked at Evan, and Evan was like, "Well, watch it," and then on Sunday at night, not telling anyone, I see a Snapchat that you watched it with your fiance, which, you know what? Fair. Right? Fair. But you know when I watched it? Do you want to know when I watched it?
Saturday night.
No, I watched it Sunday morning because I knew for a fact that you weren't going to watch it with me.
So what if I didn't? You would have felt like a fucking asshole, wouldn't you?
Hey, we can't do what ifs right now because you did. I was right.
It's been a fun podcast, guys.
Every podcast, he gets up and walks away. I think it's just part of the segment. So, I hope this isn't my shot. I try very hard to like clean shot, and he probably put a mic right in the shot. So, No One Will Save You is a new movie on Hulu about a woman and aliens. That's all I'll give you, right? Good movie, right? It's not the best movie, mind you. Like there's problems with the movie. The story isn't the best, but like the monsters, the aliens are fucking cool as shit and scary as fuck, right? Like they look like there's different types of aliens. There's one alien. I'm not spoiling anything. There's one alien that looks like an alien, right? Not 4-foot alien, more like he's Travis Kelce alien, like 6'5", not 250 pounds. He's as thin as fucking sheets, but he's normal alien and like super cool eyes. They're fine. Then there's like this one that's like a feral possum. I affectionately call that one the Talia alien. You know why. And then there's this third one, and the third one is by far the creepiest, right? Because it is like a spider alien, but it is like 4 legs, but it's huge. Like I'm talking about like 15 feet tall. Its legs are huge, and like it's just fucking terrifying. So I think you should watch it. That's my review on No One Will Save Us. The movie itself, it's not the best story. I'll give you that. Right? The ending, the ending's whatever. Right? Like I see what they were trying to do, but like if you're gonna watch it, you watch it for the aliens. Welcome back.
Movie was cool. I liked it. 7 out of 10. The audio needed to be louder. The aliens looked cool.
I think the audio didn't need to be louder. It's just that they have a projector, and so the audio is probably on the projector.
No, we did it on the Alexa also. Just movies, just low.
I watched it on my phone, and it was just fine.
Just low. Just a low movie.
Oh, and Hulu, can you add a 2x speed to your player, please? Thank you.
It was a cool movie. The aliens looked cool.
They looked cool, right?
They looked pretty cool. Aliens.
I feel like you're gaslighting me right now. You're acting like this when you were the one who watched it without me. You making me feel bad.
You saw all of One Piece without me. You watched it all in one night.
Yes, because everyone started watching it without me.
I was going to watch all of it with you.
No, you weren't. You're going to watch it with Talia. You specifically said, I'm watching it with Talia because she has never watched the normal One Piece.
I said I was going to watch it with her after the week and a half that I did not see it. And then she's like, yeah, I kind of want to watch it now. And I was like, cool. But you watched it all in one night.
I did watch it all in one night because all of you watched it together. And you know what? That's fair. That night, I wanted to stay home, right? And so I watched it. But have you watched The Black Phone?
What the fuck is The Black Phone?
Is it called The Black Phone?
What the fuck
Which
is The
the
Black
horror
Phone?
movie, The Something Phone?
Oh, I think it is The Black Phone. The one with
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
Did you watch Talk to Me before us?
Yeah.
We didn't watch it. We only watched it after.
Well, we watched it
After
here.
the fact,
It was
yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
People have been using the hand as a bong. It's kind of funny. They just
No, the
go
hand that you can buy on the website is a bong.
oh, it's like an actual.
It's like a legitimate bong.
Oh, I thought people were just using it as
And
a
my
bong.
favorite thing is on the website, it was like, you can smoke, and then in parentheses, or put incense. It's the funniest thing. So yeah, I'm happy that you watched it with your fiance. I think that that's sweet. I think that you guys having that together is
I fall
really
asleep
good.
halfway through.
It's okay.
I have
That's just
the body
payback
of-
for all the times that we were having movie night at my house and Talia fell asleep.
I'm an old man now, and like 9:30 rolls around, and if the lights are even like a fraction off, I'm just like, okay, bye. I survived the other night though.
Couldn't be me. I
Very
have
proud.
to battle my demons until like 11:30 and then I'm good.
It's a very specific time.
It's usually the time my body's like, okay. Bleh.
Bleh?
Bleh.
Bleh.
So yeah, it was a pretty good movie. It was a cool movie. I give it I'll give it a 3.5 out of 10, 5. 3.5 out of 5. Right? Because
She also made a lot of very questionable decisions.
I mean, what
It's
the
like,
fuck
I
are
get
you
it.
supposed to do?
No. She got her shit done at the end. That's not a spoiler. She did what she had to do. But there were a lot of moments where I was like, girl, get your shit together. Just get your shit together.
Agreed, but at the same time, not as a spoiler. But like, what are you supposed to do against that? She got very lucky.
Just cry.
Yeah.
What other horror movies are coming out?
Sloth the Pastor is coming out. No, I'm kidding.
Slothapaster? Is it a crossover?
No. Five Nights at Freddy's is coming out.
Five
and I
Nights
do
at
want-
Freddy's.
I do want to see that.
That's where I want to be.
I've been told that I need to hug you.
I don't want to hug. I'll take a crisp high five though. Cool.
Nice. Let's look. There was one movie that was coming out that I wanted to see.
Saw 10.
No. Fuck that.
I heard The Nun 2 sucked.
The Nun 1 sucked. So
I never watched the Nun movies.
I wanted to watch It Lives Inside.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, The New Exorcist.
Oh, that is coming out.
Yeah, it is coming out. I think next week.
Ooh.
Or this one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Are you? Or are you going to watch it?
I haven't gone to the old movies in a while. Last movie I saw in the theaters was Ninja
So what
Turtles.
you're saying is AMC A-list is a waste on you? Oh no, he's going to walk away again.
We come to this place for magic.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. My bad.
We come to AMC
No, we're going to
theaters
the
to
movies
laugh,
this weekend.
to cry,
This weekend.
to care.
This weekend.
Why?
What do you think is coming out?
Something in 70 millimeter.
Nope. If it's in 70 millimeter, that'd be funny
The
as
Lost
fuck.
of Pastor 2.
No.
I don't know then.
Paw Patrol.
Wait, that means Saw comes out. Because remember we were saying that Paw Patrol versus Saw is going to be the...
Yeah, but
The
we're not
new-
watching Saw. Why would we watch Saw?
Why would we watch Paw Patrol? Because Kim Kardashian's in it.
Kim Kardashian's in
She's
Paw
also
Patrol?
an American Horror Story. It's very. She's just like in
How
an
is she in
acting.
an American Horror Story? I heard that you watched it
It's
with your fiance.
it's not. Did we plan on watching American Horror Story?
no.
Yeah. I mean, she's fine. Like, it's kind of. You're kind of just like, oh look, it's Kim Kardashian.
Oh, it's not like when Lady Gaga did it and everyone was like, oh, fuck.
Well, Lady Gaga can act.
So can Kim Kardashian.
Nope, we're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it.
There was another thing that I wanted to do today, but like I completely forgot. Which is usually what happens. It's been a day. It's been a few days.
Welcome to this part of the podcast where Evan is gonna check the time. What's the time, Donald? Wow.
It's 7:09 on a Monday.
7:09. We going up on a Monday?
No.
Going up
We both know
on a Tuesday.
that once these cameras turn off,
Donald's gonna go.
I'm gonna break down, take the files, and then your ass is gonna be asleep 20 minutes from the time I leave.
Well, no, I'm making meatballs.
You haven't eaten dinner yet?
No, we're doing a podcast.
Why would you not eat dinner before the podcast?
We were doing groceries.
I drove completely home.
Yeah.
By the time you could have made meatballs.
I'm not gonna rudely be eating food when you walk into my door.
You've done it.
Done it like twice.
Evan, how long have we been friends?
The only
How
time
long have we been friends?
the only times I did it when you were like, "Hey, it's early. Can I come over? I'm on a
Nope.
walk." And I went, "Yeah,
No,
sure."
that was once. That has happened once.
And then the other time was when we were gonna do the podcast, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna eat breakfast."
So you have eaten right before the podcast before.
Yeah. Sometimes we film in the morning.
No,
Very
I
rare.
know, but you just said that you're not going to do it because we were going to film the podcast, but you've done it.
Yeah, but Donald,
You're
there's
a whole mess of
there's a
contradictions
difference
today.
between like making 2 eggs and like forming meatballs and
You're
cooking
fully
them.
making the meatballs?
Of course, dude. You think I'm a basic bitch?
Yes. 100%
I
do
will
I think.
walk away again.
No, you're not.
I gotta make those meatballs, and you can ask Delia. They were fucking amazing.
Do you cook your chicken raw or do you buy it in a bag?
Do I cook my chicken raw?
Yeah.
Well,
Do you buy the chicken like in things and then cut it up, or do you buy a bag?
I usually just like go outside and find a chicken and just like grab it.
Yeah, we live in a
And then
place
just like,
that's possible.
I mean, I
He
usually
doesn't do that. Because if
cook-
he did that, his fiance would be pissed.
I cook my chicken raw, and then sometimes every so often, if it's like on sale, I'll get those like pre-cooked ones. But for the most part, my chicken is raw.
You're going to make the same joke you did before the podcast?
So I asked you guys.
No, it's too early to do the questions of
It's
the
never
day.
too early. Never too early for the questions of the day, because we got
He's just trying to kick me out.
quite a few questions
He's
for the
just trying to
questions.
kick me out
We
today.
got quite a few questions
No, it's
for the
just he
question
doesn't
of
like
the
spending
day.
time with me no more.
We got
It
a
started with the
few.
movies.
It got a few
Soon
questions.
It's not gonna be the Ball Pit Boys anymore. It's just gonna be
I asked you
Talia's
guys
sister. That's the
to
other
give
one.
us your best.
But she doesn't want to be on the video.
Two
so it's just gonna
sentence-
be like a blank screen in Evan.
I said to give us your best 2-sentence horror story. Don't know, has Evan watched movie without me? I said.
I was gonna say Evan proposed. It's just one sentence.
Do you have a 2-sentence horror story?
It is one sentence.
No, it's a 2-sentence horror story. I said, give us your best 2-sentence horror story.
No, you start with.
I have one.
Okay, what is it?
It's Wednesday. But the podcast isn't up.
Oh my god,
It's so scary.
it is very scary.
People like listening
I thought you
on
were gonna be like,
Wednesdays.
it's Wednesday. There's 2 days left.
It's Tuesday, and you don't have tacos. That's my personal horror story.
My personal horror story is it's almost October. Your next day off is in 2 months.
Right. I'm thinking of another one.
Can't you just read the apparently 300 that we have?
It's really not 300
Then why did you start early?
because I wanted adventure. This first one here comes from.
I apologize. I want to apologize right here, right now.
Mhm.
Because my mind came up with something foul. And I realized that I've been a little harsh on you today, so I'm sorry.
Were you gonna say that I finish early?
Yes.
So yeah, I don't even need to. I know him.
I just want to point out that I didn't say it.
This first one here comes from Stick Figures. Went to the bathroom, took a shit,
That's 3.
took long and hard. No, it's like a comma in between. Went to the bathroom, comma, took a shit. Took long and hard, however, no toilet paper was found. I think he meant to say looked.
I'm pretty sure that's grammatically wrong.
Well, you know, he tried his best.
Sticks, fair enough. Those are 2 separate phrases.
I'm gonna give you a scenario. No toilet paper. What are you doing?
I turn on the bidet.
You don't have a bidet.
I do.
You don't have a bidet. Oh wait, you use the other bathroom.
Yes,
I don't know
do.
what's in that bathroom.
I use
All
my
right, you are in a
personal
bathroom with no bidet and no toilet paper. What's your next act? What's your next course
go
of
look
action?
for toilet paper.
You just gonna walk up with a dirty ass?
What else are you gonna do? Crawl? You're just gonna sit there?
Yeah. So what I'm actually gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you strategically
You just get
you
in
go,
the shower.
you go like this,
You just.
and you do like a little squat, and then you go get some paper towels.
So you're gonna go crab.
Yeah, you gotta go crab mode. Get some paper towels, maybe some wipies. Have you ever wiped your ass with wipies?
I just see you. I just see you doing that into Publix.
Into Publix? No, I'm not crab walking across to my car and then to Publix. I'm crab walking.
What do you have no toilet paper or wipes in your house?
You're a bad shopper. Use a sock. What else? What else? A towel.
I'm going into the shower.
Into the shower?
Yes.
I guess.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is your mentality like if you wake up and then you go to the bathroom and then you look at the time, you're like, for a little bit of time before I'm gonna take a shower.
Okay.
Right. You take a shower.
And
then you get out of the shower, you brush your teeth and whatever, and then you have to take another shit.
That literally happens to me all the time.
Do you go back to do you go poop again?
Yeah. Do you not?
Do you go back into the shower then?
No.
Oh, no. If that happens to me, I just quit the day.
I'm very confused.
The
What do
day
you
is
say?
over. The day is over.
Like
if I go to the bathroom and then I take a shower and then I go to the bathroom again, the day is over.
why?
Because that was useless. The shower was useless. I'm dirty again. I'm gonna be dirty for the rest of the day.
It's just your booty that's dirty.
I know, but I just got clean. It's a useless day. I'm going back to bed. I'm going back to bed.
You just want an excuse not to go
Just
to
going
work.
back to bed. I call in. Hey, there's another bathroom situation. Sorry, can't come in.
This next one here from Aesthetica.
I just want you to know, I love the small grumbles from our audience and then the furious texting that always accompanies whenever I say some stupid shit.
Aesthetica says, I lay in bed, all snuggled up, ready for rest. A moment later, the urge to pee arises. Yeah, that's
that
rough.
sucks.
When you lay down and then all of a sudden
I
you
love
just
how we immediately transit. Why are the first 2 bathroom ones?
people just really gotta use the bathroom, dog. All right, ready? You want to read it out loud or
No,
you just?
because I had the joke of my one sentence is Evan proposed, but Talia does make a good point. That technically you proposed to me first.
Oh yeah, I have a photo of it. It's actually right over there.
So that's fair.
I got into an argument that day.
Talia has, in consecutive episodes, changed my mind.
This next one here from V Mogertoff. I always thought my dogs had a staring problem. They always seemed fixated on me. I realized that they were always looking behind me. See, that's an actual horror one.
Can I see it?
It has a comma. People use commas, Donald.
just doesn't seem
Dono's
grammatically
two
correct.
sentence.
It just doesn't seem grammatically correct.
This is Dono's 2-sentence horse. Are you ready? Evan reads stories. Not sure if there's commas.
I just don't know. I haven't done my grammar in a while. Like I haven't done grammar class in a while. Let me finish.
Okay.
I haven't done grammar class in a while.
I know. I'm the one that always corrects your stories.
I haven't done grammar. No, Talia corrects it.
You
you mean
of us correct them.
You mean the spelling? No, now I have like an army of people. So, quick off point. I post very rarely on social media, but whenever I do, I always post some stupid shit as the text. Like the stupidest shit. I never spell something right or use the wrong form of there. And I have just slowly accumulated like an army of people that immediately text me like, hey, you used the wrong form of to, or hey, you or your and you are two different words. I appreciate you guys. So, I haven't done grammar in a while, but I'm pretty sure that two, like, complex sentences you just can't put a comma and be like, yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna read you this.
I think that's a wrong use of a comma.
It could be, but like
yeah, that's
this is
fair,
our podcast. So I'm gonna say
fair to V Mogurtov, that would be terrifying. You're right.
Speaking of terrifying, I was told by Thalia to say that V Mogurtov's dogs likes her toes. No, that's not the whole sentence. It's just a point of fact that V Mogurtov's dogs.
V Mogurtov's dogs. Period. Like
Thalia's toes. It's also one sentence. Yeah.
Yeah, it is one sentence.
Yeah. They just like her toes. I know, but I thought it'd be interesting like that. So this next one here, we did aestheticals.
I think from now on, you know how in podcasts, how there's usually...
What's a podcast?
You know how in podcasts...
Or a broadcast. I'll interrupt you one more fucking time. Let's go. You
know how in podcasts, there's usually like a producer that has a mic?
Yeah.
I think from now on, I'm just going to mic up Thalia.
You can.
Right. And she's going to be the voice from the void.
So
because I think we say some stupid shit and I think she corrects us.
No, she does. You know how there's like a lot of like TV shows in the last few years that they started like making like podcasts of like episode breakdowns?
Yes.
Right. So they have one for It's Always Sunny.
Yes, I know. This is the only reason you've brought up the same podcast, period, every time.
Yeah. I've actually never brought up the It's Always Sunny podcast on this podcast.
Yes, you have.
I will go back to every fucking episode.
Do it.
And find it because I've never mentioned it on this podcast.
If I'm right. What do I get if I'm right?
The satisfaction of being right, which is what you always want since we were 9.
Hey. It's not that I've always wanted it. I've just always had it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to get into this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They have their producer for their actual show, and she's also the producer for the podcast. Mm-hmm. And she started off as that. They would just like have a random mic there because she was the one that would pull up the episodes. And she just became like a full member of the podcast.
Period.
Like she's now like, all right, motherfuckers, we're back. And everyone's just like, period, Megan.
Yeah, period. Thalia would never. She would just stay a voice from the void.
The voice from the void.
But I think that starting next episode, I say it like that because sometimes Thalia's not here. But every time Thalia's here, I'm gonna mic her up.
Okay. Sounds good.
But you need to speak when spoken to. She's giving me a dirty look.
Section here from Half Squat Soph. I was having a great time. Then I woke up.
I don't dream, so that never happens to me.
I don't want to touch that one. Next one here from DWIT13. You wake up and realize you're late for work. There's traffic. You woke up tired, and you're low on gas. That's happened to you, hasn't it?
So many times. I have a rule. Ever since I spent like 2
You have a lot of rules.
We all do.
Yeah, I guess.
It's what keeps us not from being savages. Like one of my rules is that if I ever need to hide a body, don't tell Thalia.
It's a pretty good rule.
See, this is one of those moments I wish she was mic'd up because she'd fully agree with me. I have a rule that if I am driving home, no matter how tired I am, no matter how stupid I think it is, and my gas is on like less than a quarter, I go get gas because I've spent so many times wake up and it's just like 15 minutes later, and I work usually, and by usually I mean like in the last 4.5, 5 years, I've worked in a place that if I leave my house at 7, I can get there like 20 minutes early. And if I leave my house at 7:10, I will get there 30 minutes late, and there is no in between, right? And so it hits me so hard waking up at like 7 and going, okay, I can quickly just put on my clothes and like go, and then getting in my car and it going bing, and I'm like, fuck, and then I get to work 30 minutes late.
I like to live my life like Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious, because yeah, that like little thing will like pop up on my on my dashboard, and I'll be like, I can make it a Thanos.
Maybe,
and then I'll be like, if I can make it a Thanos, I can make it a Fernie's.
Maybe
if I can make it a Fernie's, I can make it a work.
Maybe I'm starting to see. Maybe that's the reason your car stops working. Maybe it's just like
the battery.
We needed gas. It's so much.
It's the battery, the alternator, followed by the startup, followed by the 2 flat
Maybe
tires.
You just push the engine so hard that the battery just like, fuck no.
No. I think it was the 4-year-old battery followed by the alternator that was never replaced since the car was manufactured, followed by the starter that was also never replaced since the car was manufactured, followed by whatever my car got on that gave it a flat tire. This last one here from Karina _ You just pulled up Chick-fil-A. You realized it was Sunday.
That does suck.
That is pretty.
Suck.
That is pretty awful.
I'm not gonna assume her gender. Their name is Karina _ There's nothing after the underscore.
No.
What's the fucking point of the underscore? Put it like period. Like, why an underscore? An underscore is usually like Karina _ and then something else. No offense. Like, I'm sure that with the thousands of Karinas out there that you probably couldn't find whatever. But like, why an underscore? Like, there's so many other, like, exclamation mark. Can you put an exclamation mark as a username?
Oh, no.
I don't think you can.
You know what's funny?
I wish you could, right? I would love to be Donald, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure our Nerd Slice has an underscore in it somewhere.
Oh, I'm 100% it does.
It's nerd _ slice.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's something _ something. It's not just something _ We're not underscoring anything. It's just Karina.
Underscore.
And nothing.
I appreciate your questions.
There's so many
If I rocked up to a Chick-fil-A on a Sunday,
like
I too would be traumatized.
What if it's like having a dash, but like social media style?
Like LaDasha?
Like LaDasha. Right? What
or
if
Juice Blades.
What if it was just L and then dash? Right? Like, what if you were reading a book and you know how when they print the book sometimes it doesn't fit on the page, so they put a dash?
I actually don't know how to read.
That's the third time you've done this, so no more. Off. What were you?
There's lighting outside.
That is terrifying, brother. Off screen over here, there's a window, and he just stares.
Yeah, there's lighting.
Why are you saying the lighting?
It's pretty.
Okay. So, you know how in books, because I know for a fact, because I know you were a book bitch, we had a book club.
We did have a book club, yes.
Stop staring at it.
It's really pretty.
Stop.
Fine.
So, you know how sometimes in books, how they can't fit a word, so they have
the little dash, yeah.
The little dash. It's like having the dash and then forgetting about it and then continuing on with a complete other sentence.
It's really pretty lighting.
What is the lighting?
Yeah, do you not see it? Looks like the sky's having like a rave party right now.
No, it's just fucking blue.
Blue, ba-do-be-da, boop-ba-do. It's literally going off. You just don't see it. Thank you guys for your questions.
What's your 2-sentence horror story? What's your 2-sentence horror story?
I woke up I pooped the bed. It's traumatizing. Just imagine all the cleanup you got to do after. I don't really have a 2-sentence story. I'm not really creative.
Shut the fuck up. I don't need to deal with both you and your fiance saying that shit.
On the next podcast.
I got the hand, by the way.
On the next podcast, you guys are going to see something very interesting. We don't know what yet. But you will see something very interesting.
I think that's our motto. On this podcast, you're going to see something very interesting. We don't know yet, but it's going to be interesting.
And tune in. I feel like we promise things.
So next podcast is going to be the first week of spooky season. So
oh yeah, spooky wookie.
We might do spooky stuff.
Little spooky wookie.
Or and hear me out here. We might not. Right?
We could not.
Right. Like
fully could not.
To be honest with you. Right. We
spooky
do plan
season.
These, and by plan these, I mean like
Evan will text Donald Day up being like, "Yo, I got a cool idea."
Right. We do think about stuff beforehand, like what we're gonna do on our Halloween special, right? But then there are some days, right?
We're gonna go to the 9th layer of
the worst day at work, right? And then the weekend was just a lot, so we couldn't record on the weekend, and so we record on the day that the day was just not great, right? And so you have these podcasts, and I would like to rephrase your question of the day.
Okay,
let us know. Why do you listen or watch? And I hope that it gasses us up, because I think we're on our last leg.
Don't be mean. I will cry.
The first answer is Talia. I don't know.
I will cry. But let us know. Donald's and I are eventually going to stream Party Animals. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, I've played Party Animals a total of 1 time, and it's because I had like legitimately 30 minutes in between things that I needed to do for work. So, it's a fun game, and we'll do it. When? Maybe
eventually.
In 3 years. Who knows? But that'll be it for today's episode. We really do. As much as we're being fuckers today, we really do appreciate you guys always watching, always listening, always spending this hour of your day with us, and as we come upon spooky season in the last quarter of the year, I hope it's been a good year, and if it hasn't, I hope the rest of it is, and I hope that we've brought you guys a little bit of joy, as I believe this is our 40th episode,
or not, depending how you feel. No, I don't even think. I think it's like the 37th episode. Or 38th. Just remember.
It is close to 40.
Just remember.
But it's enough episodes that if you have been watching for more than 20 episodes this year, you have spent almost a day with us, just listening to us. And we really appreciate you for that. And if you came during this one.
Don't you mean more than a day with us?
No, 20 episodes would be about an hour each.
If there's 24 hours in a day.
Hey.
We have like 30-something episodes.
No, I know, but I said if you've watched about 20 of these, do you not listen to me?
If you've watched about 20...
I have a lot of people who just don't listen to me.
But like, I feel like everyone here has watched more than 20 episodes.
I don't know that. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Talia, how many episodes have you watched this year?
Like 3.
He's going to get murdered after this podcast, right?
Just remember, guys.
Thank you so much. I wasn't done with.
All right, go do your thing.
Hey, I'm thankful for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's it. Peace out.
Just remember, you are Knuff.
Even when you don't feel like it.
Even when you don't feel like it. And spooky season's coming, so get ready to get spooky wookie.
He keeps on fucking looking. All right, I am.
Who said I was looking at the lightning? Have a good night, everybody.
There's no fucking clouds out there. Bye.